Hi everyone, I'm Z from Susan's family. Today I'm bringing you a new piece, Joyful Cape from Retro Nostalgia series. The cape consists of the main part and edging. First, crochet and join the main part, then crochet the edging along the neckline and hem. To make it easier to explain, we'll name the pieces of the main part sequentially as fabric 114. Among them, fabric 1, 3, 6, and 10 are all identical. Fabric 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, and 12 are also identical. Some pieces need to be worked and joined along the side. Additionally, fabric 9 and fabric 13 are both crocheted by picking up stitches at the corresponding positions. Fabric 14 is crocheted separately. Everyone please follow the piece order labeled in the diagram to crochet. First, let's learn fabric 1. Fabric 1 starts with a magic ring. Along the yarn loop, crochet in rounds counterclockwise. Please watch my demonstration. It should be noted that the yarn I'm using for this demonstration is random. For specific yarn, color schemes and hook sizes, please refer to the product detail page and paper instructions. First, cast on with a magic ring. Then make 3 chain stitches. Next, into the magic ring loop, work 2 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, pull through all loops at once. We'll consider the completed part as a special variation of the DC3 bobble stitch. This is the corresponding stitch. Next, chain 4. Then work 1 DC3 bobble stitch variation. That is, first work 3 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, pull through all loops at once. This variation stitch is now completed. Chain 4. For this round, alternate between working this variation stitch and chaining 4. Repeat 6 times. With more stitches, move slightly to the right as you crochet. Once completed, close the magic ring. First, shift the crocheted part slightly to the right. Then gently pull the starting tail of the yarn. At this point, 1 loop is moving. Tighten this moving loop. Then tighten the starting tail of the yarn. This way, the magic ring is closed tightly. Next, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Pull tight. The solid circular dot indicates that the slip stitch should be pulled tight. That's it. Round 1 is complete. Move on to round 2. Work 1 chain as the turning chain for the single crochet, then work 1 single crochet in the large space on the left side. Weave in the yarn tail as you go. Three chains. In the same large space work 3 double crochets. Once completed, 3 chains. 1 single crochet. Continue with 1 chain. Next, starting from this single crochet, repeat this section of stitch pattern. Meaning work 1 single crochet in each large space. 3 chains. 3 double crochets. Three chains. Then 1 single crochet. One chain. Follow this pattern all the way to the last large space position. After completing the single crochet in the last large space, on the first single crochet stitch, work a single crochet to connect. That's all for round 2. Continue to crochet round 3. Make 3 chain stitches, which counts as 1 double crochet, then make 7 chains. Then in the chain space between these 2 single crochets on the left side, work a double crochet. For this round, next, each time work 1 double crochet in this kind of chain space, and make 7 chains in between. Continue all the way to the last chain space position. When completed, make 4 chains. Then on the third chain of the beginning chain, Pick up 2 strands of yarn, work a double crochet to connect. That's all for round 3. Continue to crochet round 4, make 3 chains. Then work 1 double crochet in the large space. Then chain 3. Same large space, work 1 single crochet. Chain 7. Work 1 single crochet in the large space on the left side. Chain 7. 1 single crochet. Then chain 7. Large space on the left side. First work 1 single crochet and chain 3. Then work a DC2 puff bobble stitch variation, which means make 2 incomplete double crochets. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again, pull through all loops at once. The DC2 puff bobble stitch variation is completed. Chain 3. Work another identical puff bobble stitch variation. Chain 3. In the same large space, work 1 single crochet. Next, starting from these 7 chains here, repeat this section of stitch pattern all the way down to the last puff bobble stitch here. Once completed, reach the ending position, chain 1. Then in the first double crochet stitch from the beginning, make a half double crochet to join. Round 4 is now complete. Continue with round 5. Start with a special DC3 bobble stitch variation. Then chain 6. Next, in the large space on the left side, work 1 single crochet. In the same left side large space, work 5 double crochets. Chain 3 and 5 double crochets. Once completed, work 1 single crochet in the left side large space. Chain 6. In the left side large space, work 2 special DC3 bobble stitch variations, separated by 3 chain stitches. for the rest of this round. Starting from these 6 chains. Repeat this section of stitch pattern. Ending in the starting large space. Work 1 special DC3 bobble stitch variation. Chain 1. Then in the starting stitch, make a half double crochet to join. Round 5 is complete. Continue to crochet round 6. Begin with 1 special double crochet 3 bobble stitch variation. Then chain 7. Left side large space, work 1 single crochet. Then correspondingly make 1 double crochet in each of the next 4 double crochet stitches on the left side. Work 1 DC in each of the 4 DC stitches. Once completed, chain 3. Then insert the hook into the front loop of this DC stitch. And also pick up the left side strand. Work 1 DC2 puff bobble stitch variation. Once done, chain 3. At the same insertion position here, join with a slip stitch. The oval-shaped solid dot indicates a slip stitch not to pull too tight. Then work 1 double crochet in the 5th DC stitch. In the left side space, work 2 more double crochets. Chain 3 and 2 double crochets. Once completed, in the next 2 stitches on the left side, correspondingly make 1 double crochet in each. Then above this double crochet, work the same stitch combination as here. Once completed, in the next 3 stitches on the left side, correspondingly make a double crochet in each. In the large space on the left, work 1 single crochet. Chain 7. In the large space on the left, work 2 double crochets and 3 bobble stitch variation together. Between them, chain 5. Next, starting from these 7 chains, repeat this section of stitch pattern. After completing the last variation stitch, chain 2, then in the starting stitch, work 1 double crochet to join. That's it for the 6th round. Continue to crochet the 7th round. At the beginning, work 1 special double crochet and 3 bobble stitch variation. Then chain 7. In the same large space, work 1 more double crochet 3 bobble stitch variation. Chain 7. Then in the stitch of this variation, work 1 single crochet. Chain 5. In this large space, work 1 single crochet, then work 1 ch3 picket, chain 3 picket, that is, first work 3 chains, then simultaneously pick up the front loop of this single crochet, and the thread on the left side, slip stitch. Picket complete. Chain 5. In the stitch of this variation, work 1 single crochet. Chain 7. Then in the middle space here, work 2 3-stitch bobbles with 7 chains between. Completed. Work 4 chains. Then into the 4th chain, work 1 picket stitch, which is chain 3. Then into the 4th chain, pick up 2 strands and slip stitch. Then chain 3. Then crochet symmetrically from here. Meaning after completing the 4th variation stitch in this large space. Next, starting from these 7 chains. Repeat this section of stitch pattern. Refer to the chart for the ending. Complete this round. Now, I've completed the 7th round. Continue to crochet the 8th round. Make 2 chain stitches, which counts as 1/2 double crochet, then work 5 chains. Work 1 single crochet into the large space on the left. 5 chains. Continue following the chart into the 5 large spaces on the left. Work 1 single crochet in each. After each, make 5 chains. Once completed, in the corner large space, work 1/2 double crochet, 10 chains and 1/2 double crochet. The half double crochet is worked on both sides of this picket stitch. Next, refer to the chart. Continue crocheting all the way until you finish the 5 chains after the last half double crochet. Once completed, into the second chain of the beginning chain, top, pick up 2 strands and work 1 FPDTR, which means wrap the yarn 3 times before crocheting. The 8th round is now complete. Move on to work round 9. Make 3 chain stitches. Into the same large space, work 4 double crochets. Next, into each 5 chain large space, work 5 double crochets each. Into the corner 10 chain large space, work 5 double crochets, 2 chains and 5 double crochets. Follow the chart to complete this round. Join with a slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain, and cut the yarn. That's it. Piece 1 is complete. After you finish crocheting, you can measure the width of your piece. If it differs too much from the measurement on the chart, adjust your tension or change hook size and recrochet. Weave in the yarn tail along the texture of the fabric, on the wrong side. Or weave in the entire tail completely. Next, crochet piece 2. Piece 2 is worked by picking up stitches along any one side of piece 1 and crocheting upward in this granny square pattern. Now, watch me demonstrate. Row 1 of piece 2 is worked on the right side. Read the chart from right to left. First, position piece 1 with the right side facing you. Using the corresponding color yarn. Join the yarn in any corner space. Make 3 chain stitches. Then in the first of these 5 double crochets, work 3 double crochets together. If this is a starting chain, work into the top of the starting chain, which is the same insertion point as the slip stitch. Crochet there. For clarity, we'll refer to the 3 double crochets worked in the same spot as one flower. Once completed, 1 chain stitch. Then, skip 3 stitches. In the 4th stitch on the left side, work 1 flower. One chain stitch. Continue following the chart. Work flowers in the corresponding positions on the left side. Place 1 chain stitch between each. Pay attention, the number of stitches skipped between flower insertion points varies. After completing the last flower, work 1 double crochet in the corner space. That's it. Row 1 of piece 2 is finished. Note that after completing each of the first few rows, check whether the width is roughly the same as piece 1 below. If the difference is too much, adjust your tension, or switch hooks and recrochet. From now on, when crocheting each piece, always pay attention to size comparison. Continue to crochet row 2. This row is crocheted on the wrong side. Read the chart from left to right. Make 3 chain stitches. Turn to the wrong side. Note: when viewing from the wrong side of a row, the stitch corresponds to the V-shaped loop at the upper left. In the edge stitch, work a double crochet. 1 chain. Then in each chain space, work 1 flower. Similarly, work 1 chain between each. After completing the last full flower, work 1 chain. Then at the top of the beginning chain, work 2 double crochets together. Row 2 is now complete. Continue to row 3. This row is worked on the right side. From here on, alternate working on the right side and wrong side. When crocheting on the right side, read the chart from right to left. When crocheting on the wrong side, read the chart from left to right. Chain 3, turn to the right side. Then work 1 flower in the left side space. One chain. Continue to work 1 flower in each space, with 1 chain between. Finally, in the beginning chain, work 1 double crochet. That's it. Row 3 is now complete. Next, continue to follow the chart. Complete all the remaining rows. Pay attention to the dimensions. After finishing, the height should be about half of piece 1. If the size differs too much, you can adjust by adding or subtracting rows. That's it. Piece 2 is now complete. Next, crochet piece 3. Piece 3 is the same motif as piece 1, but when working the last round, one side needs to be joined with piece 1 and piece 2. First, refer to the demonstration of piece 1. Work all the way to the second to last round. Once completed, watch me demonstrate the specific joining method. Now, I'll use this swatch to demonstrate. After completing the second to last round of piece 3, we'll join one side on the final round. This swatch has already finished 3 sides, and the 4th side will be used for joining. So, after crocheting the first chain at this corner. Next, let's look at the chart. When making the second chain stitch, we need to join it to the double crochet of piece 1. Just count like this. The middle stitch of group 5. First, stretch the loop. Take the hook off. Then insert your hook from the right side into the stitch of this double crochet. Draw the loop through. Then chain 1. So, the second chain at the corner is completed, and one joining point is made. Continue with 2 double crochets in this large space. When making the third double crochet, you need to join. First, take the hook off. Pay attention to prevent the loop from slipping. Skip 2 stitches here. Join in the third stitch. Draw the loop through. Then work this double crochet. So another joining point is made. Next, stitches marked with a green box all indicate that this method should be used for joining. You can also slightly adjust the joining points according to your situation. Just ensure they are roughly evenly spaced. When reaching the position of piece 2, when joining, draw the yarn loop through a few strands at the edge. For subsequent joining positions, you can all make minor adjustments based on actual conditions. The chart is for reference only. Follow this method as shown. Refer to the chart. Connect along this side all the way to the end. At the ending position, the first chain at the corner. Join with 1 stitch at the edge here. Once connected, simply finish crocheting the remaining part as usual. That's it. Piece 3 is now complete. Next, work on piece 4 and piece 5. These two pieces are identical motifs. Both started with a magic ring, then crocheted in rounds alternately clockwise and counterclockwise. The final round needs to be worked and joined simultaneously. Please watch my demonstration. First, work on piece 4. Start with a magic ring. Then work the first round. Counterclockwise, follow the chart. Make 3 chain stitches. 2 double crochets. Three chains. Continue alternating 3 double crochets and 3 chains. After completing the last double crochet, 1 chain. Then close the magic ring. Then on the beginning chain, make a half double crochet to join. The first round is complete. Continue to crochet round 2, chain 3. Turn to the wrong side. Follow the chart clockwise. In this space make 2 double crochets. One chain. Then refer to the pattern. Work double crochet and chain. After finishing the last 3 double crochets at the end, 1 chain, then make a half double crochet to join on the beginning chain. The second round is complete. Continue to crochet the third round. Make 3 chain stitches. Turn to the right side. From now on, alternate crocheting on right and wrong sides. Everyone follow the chart and continue crocheting all the way to the fourth round. After completing the first 4 rounds, the fifth round will again be crocheted on the right side. Work and join one side of round 5 with the 3 sides of the piece simultaneously. After completing the 3 double crochets in the corner space, then make 1 chain. Next, on the corresponding double crochet of piece 3, which is the middle stitch of this fifth group here. Join with a slip stitch. Pay attention to insert the hook from the wrong side. Meaning crochet 1 slip stitch like this. Then make 1 chain. Every time you connect, be mindful of the arrangement of the motifs. Don't get it wrong. Continue with 3 double crochets in the same large space here. Then refer to the pattern. Skip 4 stitches here. Join with a slip stitch. Everyone continue to follow the chart. Work and join as you go. Finally, perfectly join once at this corner hole. After joining, simply complete the rest as usual. Like this, fabric piece 4 is done. Next, continue to complete fabric piece 5. I've already finished it. Note, the final round needs to join 3 sides. First, finish the first side as usual. Then starting from the corner, work and join along the side with the remaining part of fabric piece 1. Then work and join along the side with the remaining part of fabric piece 3. Finally work and join with fabric piece 4. At the corner, you can pick up a few connecting strands. This way, fabric piece 5 is also complete. Next, simply finish crocheting fabric piece 6, identical to fabric piece 1. Then crochet fabric pieces 7 and 8. These 2 pieces should be connected to any one side of fabric piece 6. Then on the side of fabric piece 3 and fabric piece 4. Pick up stitches to crochet fabric piece 9. The last row should be joined with fabric piece 6 and fabric piece 7. The first and last stitch of the final row are marked with green boxes, indicating that when crocheting these two stitches, you need to make a connection. Use the same method as the green box position here. Once done, crochet fabric pieces 10 to 12. Similarly, refer to the chart, work and join along the side in the last round, once completed, on the long side of this entire piece. Pick up stitches to crochet fabric piece 13. Pay attention that you need to switch colors when crocheting fabric piece 13. Please refer to the chart for details. That's it. The first 13 fabric pieces are done. Next, learn fabric piece 14. Fabric piece 14 begins with a chain. Work back and forth in rows along the foundation chain. Now, watch me demonstrate. First, chain the corresponding number of stitches. Remember to keep the tension even, not too tight or loose. The swatch has fewer chains, mainly to demonstrate the technique. Once the chaining is complete, begin working row 1. Read the chart from right to left for this row. Work 1 chain. Then on the second chain from the hook, pick up 2 strands. Work a single crochet. Here I'm picking up 1 strand to crochet. 2 chains. Then on the adjacent chain to the left, continue with a double crochet. Pay attention, from row 1 onward, always pick up 2 strands of the chain to crochet. Continue by working 4 double crochets in sequence. Once completed, skip 2 stitches. On the third stitch to the left, work 1 single crochet. Then skip 2 stitches, work 5 double crochets in sequence. When done, 2 chains. Next, starting from this single crochet, repeat this stitch pattern. Work all the way down to finish the row. As you crochet, you'll notice, when crocheting chains on the top, there's no need to skip chains underneath. When not crocheting chains on the top, you need to skip 2 chains underneath. Perfectly ending with 1 single crochet in the last chain. That's it for row 1. We'll consider the front side of row 1 as the right side of the entire piece. Continue to crochet row 2. Start directly with 6 chains. Turn to the wrong side. In the first double crochet stitch here, work 1 single crochet. 4 chains. Then in the same stitch, work 2 incomplete treble crochets together, which means yarn over twice and crochet. Once completed, yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, pull through all loops at once. We'll call this entire stitch a special variation of the treble crochet 3 together bobble stitch. Then continue in the SC stitch below. Work 1 special treble crochet 3 together bobble stitch variation, which means work 3 incomplete treble crochets. Then yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, pull through all loops at once. This variation stitch is now completed. Continue in the stitch of this variation. Work 1 special treble crochet 3 together bobble stitch variation. After completing, in the edge double crochet stitch here, work 1 single crochet, 5 chains, not counting the initial 6 chains. Repeat this stitch pattern next, all the way down to the last single crochet. When completed, 2 chains. Then in the edge single crochet stitch, work 1 treble crochet, which means yarn over twice and crochet. That's the end of row 2. Continue to crochet row 3, work 1 chain, turn to the right side, in the edge stitch, work 1 single crochet, 2 chains. In the left single crochet stitch, work 1 single crochet, 5 chains. Then in the stitch below this modified stitch, which is the same insertion point here, work 1 treble crochet 3 together in 1 bobble stitch. Once completed, 5 chains. In the left single crochet stitch, work 1 single crochet, 2 chains. In this large space work 1 single crochet, 2 chains. Next, starting from the second single crochet here, repeat this section of stitch pattern. When ending, complete the last single crochet in this single crochet stitch, then work 2 chains, then in the 4th chain of the beginning chain, work the final single crochet. Row 3 is now complete. Continue to crochet row 4, work 1 chain, turn to the wrong side, work 1 single crochet in the edge stitch. Then in these 5 chains, correspondingly make a double crochet in each. When crocheting, always pick up both loops of the chain. Once completed, 2 chains. In this changed stitch, work 1 single crochet, 2 chains. Continue on the left side 5 chains. Pick up both loops of the chain, correspondingly make a double crochet in each. Once completed, next, starting from this single crochet, repeat this section of stitch pattern. Finally, work 1 single crochet in the edge stitch. So far, row 4 is completed. Continue to crochet row 5. Start with making 4 chain stitches. Turn to the right side. Work 1 treble crochet in the edge stitch. Then in this treble crochet stitch, work 1 special change stitch, same as row 2 here. Next, continue to refer to the pattern. Keep crocheting until the last special change stitch is completed. Once done, in the edge single crochet, work 1 treble crochet and 2 DC bobble stitch variation. Now, I have finished row 5. Next, continue to follow the chart and crochet, finish the remaining rows. You can notice, piece 14 has a 6-row repeat. That is one group. Pay attention, each time these 5 double crochets are worked by picking up 2 strands of chain. After completing all, don't cut the yarn. It should be noted that, compare your work with the previous 13 pieces as you crochet, because after completing piece 14, its length and width should be similar to this assembled part. That way, piece 14 is now finished. Next, join piece 14 to this assembled part. First, connect the last row of piece 14. to the right section of piece 13. Then attach this strip of piece 14 to this side of the assembled piece. Now, watch me demonstrate using a swatch. First, position the assembled piece with the right side facing you. Piece 13 on top. Then count the corresponding number of motifs on the right side, and mark them with stitch markers. If you don't have stitch markers, you can use safety pins or paper clips instead. In this swatch, both stitch count and row count are smaller. Then place the assembled piece and piece 14 together with right sides facing. Wrong side out. Find the yarn end at the ending of piece 14. Align and overlap the edges. Temporarily secure this section with a few stitch markers. You can actually use more markers as needed. Then use this yarn to join the pieces. Joining means passing through both fabric pieces at once. Make 1 slip stitch and 3/4 chain stitches. First, go through several threads at the edge of both fabric pieces simultaneously. Pull the yarn through all loops at once. Then crochet 3/4 chain stitches. I'm making 4 chains here. Then skip a space. Continue by passing through several threads at the edges of both fabric pieces. Slip stitch. Note: this space should be about the same length as the chain stitches. Repeat this process. Continue joining evenly. Complete this section of joining. Now, this section of the swatch is joined. Next, join this section. Before joining, first use a stitch marker to mark the corresponding row numbers on piece 14. Mark the corresponding row numbers on piece 14. First use a stitch marker to mark the corresponding row numbers on piece 14. Then temporarily secure this section. Since the joining is done on the wrong side, we still place the right sides together. Temporarily secure. The length of this section should be about right. Once secured, follow the previous joining method. Continue to complete joining this section, and then cut the yarn. That's it, the joining is finished. After the pieces are joined, first crochet the edging around the neckline. Then crochet the edging along the hem. Next, watch me demonstrate. First, crochet the neckline edging. Locate the neckline position. In practice, the distance of this section and this section should be about the same. Mine is shorter here, mainly to demonstrate the method. First work row 1, crochet on the right side. Join yarn in the large space at edge of piece 14. Then join to the adjacent left space. Work one motif. Continue working one motif in each remaining space. Do not crochet chains in between. Finish at the beginning chain. Work one double crochet. Then slip stitch into the large space at the edge. Cut the yarn. Row 1 is complete. Move on to round 2. Go back to the beginning of row 1. Join yarn in the first stitch of the second motif. Make 3 chain stitches. Then in the same position, work a double crochet. Followed by a picket stitch. Continue following the chart. Work double crochet and picket. When complete, skip 3 stitches. Join with a slip stitch. Continue skipping 3 stitches each time and working this double crochet and picket combination. Skip 3 stitches again and slip stitch. Work all the way to position 13 of the fabric piece, which is back to where row 1 ends. The middle of the swatch is omitted. After completing this double crochet and picket group, slip stitch into this large space. Then work the same combination into the next large space. Once completed, slip stitch into the next large space. Each time work either the group or a slip stitch into the large space, ending perfectly with a slip stitch in the large space at the edge. Then slip stitch to the beginning chain of round 2 and cut the yarn. That's it. The neckline edging is finished. Now move on to the hem edging. First locate the edge where fabric piece 14 was cast on, right side facing you, then attach yarn in the same stitch position as the edge, single crochet, join yarn. Work 1 chain. Work a single crochet in the joining stitch. Then evenly work 5 single crochets on the left side. We can crochet into gaps like this. Next, in the same insertion point of the single crochet at the dent, work 3 double crochets together. Once completed, continue to evenly work 5 single crochets on the left side, meaning crochet symmetrically to this side. Next, repeat this stitch pattern all the way down until piece 14's edge is complete. Now, I finished crocheting piece 14. Reaching this overall position, along the edge, Evenly crochet the same pattern as round 2 of the neckline edging. At the corner, there are more stitches in the pattern. Refer to the chart for details. Then continue working the same pattern along this edge. After completing all, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet and cut the yarn. Finally, hide all the yarn tails, following the fabric's texture, on the wrong side. That's it. That's all for the edging on the hem. Up to this point, we've finished explaining this cape. If you still have unclear parts during the crocheting process, don't hesitate to join our Facebook group to get supports. Susan's Family. Susan's Family. Supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.